Come along with me as I set up my weekly spread in my A5 Filofax Domino Soft Organizer in the color Duck Egg. Here I'm using the weekly spread, which is part of the Ultimate Planner Bundle printable download, which you can find in the description below. First, to embellish the spread, I am going to add washi tape to the margin of the left-hand side page. If you saw my live stream video where I set up my daily planner pages, you would have seen that by embellishing the margins of my planner pages, it gives it a nice little pop just on the side right there. I'm using a black and light gray check washi tape, and for this week's planner pages, I'm going to be setting it up with the black and white theme. Once I've added the washi tape to the margin, I'm using this We Are Memory Keeper adjustable hole punch, making sure it's set up on the A5 setting, and then hole punching it again, making sure that I go through the washi tape and remove any excess washi that might have gotten stuck. Then I'm going to use this pen style scissors to just cut slits into the hole punch. This will make it easier for me to remove and replace my planner pages when I need to take it out of the ring mechanism without having to open and close the rings each time I may need to take the page out if I want to write and maybe the ring will get in the way. Next, I have these washi tapes, which is from Studio Light Essential. I couldn't find them in Amazon, but I did put the name of it in the description. Maybe some Etsy stores may stock them, so check it out. It is Studio Light Essentials Days of the Week washi tape. And here I'm just using my Hobonichi basic stencil to cut the edge off. I'm aligning the washi tape in the middle of each column and just cutting off the edges so it fits perfectly on each column of the days of the week. See how by cutting slits into the hole punch, I was easily able to take the page out of the ring planner without even opening the ring. This is a great way also to ensure you keep the integrity of the rings, because sometimes when you do open and close the ring of your planners, it may start to create gaps in between, which means if you are turning your planner pages, it may fall into the gap, and then of course it'll be difficult to turn your pages. So I'm just going to fast track through the rest of the washi tapes, again using my Hobonichi basic stencil. This stencil is a Chrissy Ann design stencil, which is a collab with Katie K Living. And I'm going to use the circle stencil because the Hobonichi basic stencil's circle stencil is not big enough. I'm using the circle stencil and then coloring it in with my Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen in the soft tip, which is the black barrel brush tip pen. Because I covered the section at the top with the days of the week washi tape, which is where I would normally add the dates of the week, I'm creating this cute little circle and coloring it in, and that is where I will write the dates for the week. According to James Clear's book, Atomic Habits, there are 4 laws of behavior change that will allow you to make differences and ensure that you are being effective in creating or maintaining your habits. And one of them is make things attractive. So that is why it's important for me when I am setting up my planner pages that I make it pretty by embellishing it with washi tapes, colorful markers, and cute, fun little stickers or doodles. Speaking of doodles, do check out my doodle session live stream that I did last week, where I created and drew different things that you might want to add to your planner pages to make it fun and exciting. Now, this activity itself, coloring in, it's a grateful time for you to slow down and have a mindfulness activity where you are focusing in the moment and concentrating and coloring in within the lines. Simple activity like this is a great way for you to just take time to focus in the moment and give yourself that little bit of me time where you are not worrying about what's happening for the week or worrying about what happened the week before. Also, adding washi tape to the margins of your ring planner pages is a great way to reinforce that hole punch, especially if you are using a much lighter weighted paper. Now do be mindful, because I am using such a black pigmented marker, you want to make sure that if you are coloring in any of your planner pages, that you do have thicker pages, so then the ink doesn't bleed through or ghost on the other side of the page. I like to use 120 to 160 GSM weighted paper. That way I don't have to worry that any marker or highlighter I use will bleed or ghost through to the other side. Once I've colored in the circles I've created, I'm now going to use a white gel pen, and I'm using the Uniball Signo 0.7 white ink gel pen to then write the dates for the week, starting off with 17th of March all the way to the 23rd of March. Now, if you are using white ink gel pen on black marker, just ensure that the black marker ink has dried before writing on top. There we are. I've added days of the week washi tape and created my own circle for the dates of the week. Now, if you do have any skinny washi tapes that will coordinate well, then you can also embellish the bottom of the page just to add that extra lovely dimension and pop of color. Next, I'm using this N95 light gray Tombow jewel brush pen to highlight the current week of the month for this little calendar on the bottom left corner. Having a little cute calendar like this on my weekly spread is a great way to refer to the dates from the previous week, or if I'm planning ahead for the following week. I'm also going to use the N95 Tombow brush pen in grey to highlight every second line on the lines of the notes section on my weekly spread. Again, this just adds a little bit of pop of dimension to your planner pages, and another way for you to slow down and have that mindfulness activity. Now for the date range on the top of the page, I'm using this black Tombow jewel brush pen, and I'm just writing this simple font in uppercase, and then the left hand side of each letter I'm just doubling up and then creating some lines or stripes through it, again to continue that black and white theme on this weekly spread. Now, of course, you can choose whatever color combo you want. A great way to do this and get inspiration is have a look at what washi tape you may have on hand or the type of stickers you have, and then pick the colors from that. And then that would be a great way to embellish your planner pages differently each week. Again, this weekly spread is part of the Ultimate Planner Bundle printable that has 5 weeks worth of weekly spread like this, well-being planner spreads for you to write in habits that focus on you and your self-care, as well as 5 weeks worth of daily planner pages and more. To find out more details, do check out the link in the description where I have a video explaining each and every page of this planner bundle printable and how it will benefit you with your productivity and self-care. And then I add a different type of black and white washi tape to the top of the page. Now for the fun embellishing part is I'm going to use stickers and apply them to the page before the pen. Now this sticker pad is by Carpe Diem and it's the Beautiful collection, and I'm just going to pick out the black and white stickers from the page to then continue that black and white theme. The other great thing you can add to your weekly page is the weather forecast, especially if you work outside of the home and you need to know the sort of weather that'll be coming up for the week. Here I'm just looking at my Apple Watch on the weather app and writing in the weather forecast as well as the temperature range. Again, you can practice some fun weather icon doodles, and if you want to go a little bit further, you can color in the clouds or the sun with fun bright colors. Now we know most times weather forecast is not always accurate, but it does give you a little bit of an indication what the weather may be like for the week, and so you can plan ahead if you have to bring umbrella or bring a jacket if it's a cold weather. The other sticker pad I have from Carpe Diem is this Planner Basics, which has lots of rainbow colored stickers. So again, I'm just going to pick out the black and white stickers for this. And the great thing with the Carpe Diem stickers is the box stickers is the exact width, perfect for my columns of my weekly spread. Embellishing my weekly spread with fun stickers before the pen, that is before I write down any of my tasks, to-dos, appointments, is a new concept for me, as in the past I didn't think I was good at it and I was afraid that I may place stickers in the wrong spot or not leave enough space. But this is the beauty of the Mindful Messy March challenge that I've given myself this month, where let's just do it imperfect, let's do it scared and see what comes out of it. And wonderfully enough, I enjoy this process where I'm trying to balance out the different stickers I have and making sure that I add these fun embellishment to my page. Again, the act of flipping through and finding the right stickers to place on your pages in itself is a fun, great self-care activity. Embellishing your planner page like this gives you an opportunity to enjoy the things that bring you happiness and makes you smile. And of course, the more pretty your pages are, you are more likely to use it than not. So make sure to enjoy this moment. So this video is the 17th video in my 30-day Mindful Messy March challenge, where I show up on YouTube either with a live stream video or with recorded podcast episode or video like this one. So make sure to check out the rest of the fun videos I created for this challenge in the above playlist. Make sure to hit the like button if you're enjoying and getting ideas and inspiration on how you can embellish your own weekly planner pages. And if you haven't yet subscribed, I'd love for you to subscribe and hit that bell to get notified of when I upload new videos. Now, if you don't have any stickers handy, don't forget you can also use your markers and highlighters to embellish the columns of your weekly spread. Just by coloring in every second line, gives it that nice little pop of color, or in my case in light gray, and also creating borders with your highlighter or marker will then help you box in any of your to-do list or important appointments and dates. And there we are, my weekly spread using a black and white theme with washi tapes, stickers and highlighters and markers. Now if you want to see how I embellished my daily planner page, as well as prioritizing tasks for each day and time blocking, make sure to watch this video right here. See you in the next video.